Hello, Huskies back again with more Edmonton Oilers GM Adventures mode commentary. Last video we did the off-season. Had a rather productive off-season, considering I didn't have any much really to do. But I was handed my 6th defenseman basically just in my lap, thanks to Carolina with Hayden Fleury. Now we'll see if his morale dips because he's playing on the 3rd pairing. Hopefully it doesn't, but who knows. As for offense, I'm not sold on Henrik Wiklund yet. Wiklund. He's a grinder. He doesn't have the greatest puck skills, but he's got good everything else. But I'm going to leave him there to start the season. And if he doesn't produce or struggles at all, I'll drop him to the 3rd line and call up Connor. But we're looking pretty good. I mean, one thing I do need to do is put Connor on Connor is on the power play. Okay. Let's actually put Petch-Ready on the 2nd power play. No, we need to leave Petch-Ready in the 1st unit because he plays on the 2nd line. Yeah. Actually, we'll just leave how that is. The penalty kill, Leipzig, Solara, Wiklund, Vesalainen. I'm actually not going to change anything. I don't think I need to. Fleury can play on the 1st pairing with Dunham on the penalty kill. And I think we'll be good. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Corpusalo's still a 92. He's rocking out. As for my AHL, I'd like to see if this Dennis Jan kid progresses at all in the AHL. He's got a pretty decent shot. I don't know if his shot is better or worse than Reed Boucher. It is. Oops, that's Forsberg. Boucher has a better shot, so I'm okay with sticking with Boucher. I must have too much of a good thing now. I am starting to hit the run into cap issues, which hopefully will be okay moving forward. I have barely any cap space right now. I have just under 2 million. I have 1.8. And I'm gonna have to sign a lot of guys in the 22-23 season. And is that next year? Yeah, that's next year. Yeah, that is next year. So we'll have to. There might be a roster shakeup that happens this offseason, so we're really gonna be pushing to win a Stanley Cup. Just looking at trade values, I have a lot to work with. If Wiklund doesn't work out, his trade value is through the roof, so I can just move him. Puyarvi I can still technically move because he's an RFA, I just didn't sign him. But I mean, I have a lot of, Jan, Kirski, Sampi, I don't know how to say his name. I have a lot of guys that have some decent trade potential. So I can make deals if I need to come the off season. I don't need to make any deals though. I'm perfectly content with how we're rolling. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the season. And like I said, this is definitely a Stanley Cup or bust year. Absolutely. I mean, we should have won the cup last year, I feel. Fucking Florida Panthers. Oh man, we've given up 15 goals in our first 2 games. Granted, it's preseason, but still. There we go, there's a win. Alright, so I was recommended to kind of talk about the NHL playoffs and or the World Championships a little bit in my videos, kind of when there's a lot of downtime. So I think we'll talk about the playoffs today, once we beat the Flames here. I've got more, I've watched more of the playoffs than I have the World Championships. So that's easier to talk about. Holy, 2nd period. Petch-Ready, McDavid, Dunham, Forsberg. Nice. Draisaitl, of course Draisaitl scores. Fuck you, Draisaitl. Michael Furlan, come on, Corpusalo. You're better than this. Come on, finish strong, boys. Win the opener. Power play. Come on. Big finish, big finish, big finish. And there it is. Alright, we're looking good. We scored 4 goals in the second period there. I think our offense is going to be sick. It's just a matter of if our defense is going to be good enough. But let's go ahead and sim to January 2nd, and let's see how we do. As for the, excuse me. Sorry, I just woke up. I'm recording this video before I go live with the Seattle Bobcats stream today. As for the NHL playoffs, I'm incredibly surprised at the 4 teams that are remaining. I think Nashville and Ottawa are definitely the 2 biggest teams that I did not think would make it out of the first round. Nashville, obviously, swept the Blackhawks and then beat the St. Louis Blues in 6 games, I believe. Oh, Pacioretty's starting to lose morale because ice time. That's no bueno. I'm gonna have to fix that. I will get back to the playoffs shortly. But Pacioretty, if he's upset at playing on the second line, that's not good. Yeah, he's not happy. I might have to put Forsberg on the second line. Yeah, we're gonna swap Forsberg and Pacioretty. I had a feeling that would happen. Because Pacioretty's definitely... I mean, he's on the first power play. Is he on both of them? Oh no, I should probably put him there too. Hopefully that fixes it. I can't have Pacioretty getting upset. I mean, Pacioretty's gonna be the first one to go probably because he makes $7.6 million. That's a bit of an overpayment. But if I can avoid any morale issues for as long as possible, I will. Just wish it wasn't so sudden. At least I noticed and didn't like leave it to January where he's probably got like a frowny face. But yeah, the Senators and the Predators definitely surprised me. Predators have looked really good. Granted, Pekka Rinne is great. So now you fucking your morale shit and you're hurt. Awesome, great. Pekka Rinne has been a monster. I think he's got a 132 goals against and like a 95 save percentage. He's been insane. This is by far like the best he's played since getting hurt. What, 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago? I know he had hip injuries that kind of stuck with him, and this is the first time that he's really been back to what Pekka Rinne is. As for the Ducks, I really don't like the Ducks. I really don't think the Ducks are impressive. I would have much preferred the Oilers to beat the Ducks and see McDavid versus somebody in the Stanley Cup Finals. Just because I think Edmonton's more fun to watch. Anaheim just bores me. I don't like Ryan Kesler. Roman Yossi's hurt. Awesome. So we're down Pacioretty and Yossi. I don't know, the Ducks just, they don't seem to play a real exciting game. I mean, Ricard Raquel, Patrick Eves, like, these guys just don't, I mean, they put up gold, but they just don't really, oh, come on, man. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't have Pacioretty, I don't have Forsberg now. Yossi's just now coming back. This is a fucking, what the hell happened to our team? We're still 12-4-3, but still. But yeah, as for the East, am I gonna have the best lines this? I think I am. So I have to put somebody in here. Do I not? What? Oh, do I have 2 defensemen and... Yeah, I only had 1 forward. Alright, so what we're gonna do... So I'm gonna put Yossi on defense. Changing all lines. Then we're gonna put Chikrin on the front forward. We should get Pacioretty back here shortly, so. Nope, Chikrin. Alright, and that should fix everything. And then we should get right back into it. As for the East, I'm not surprised Pittsburgh's there. Pittsburgh, granted, they got outplayed severely by Washington in every single game except Game 7. But Marc-Andre Fleury is... he's pretty much the same situation that Pekarine's in. He's had injury troubles. He's kind of struggled the past couple postseasons. He has had a resurgence in just... it's nuts. He's been amazing. The two best goalies in the playoffs have been Fleury and Rene. I mean, you can make an argument for Craig Anderson, but he's given up quite a few goals that I really wouldn't be excited about. Special teams. Let me get... Oh, I should have just fucking... Oh, right. I should have just swapped them out in every line. Yeah, change it all lines. And then I'll go back to the first pairing. And I'll just change Kiersky here. And I should be changing current line, and I should be good. Right? Let me do a quick double check. Oops. I have him twice here. Honestly, the Eastern Conference, I'm a Leafs fan, so once the Leafs lost to the Capitals, I kind of lost interest in the Eastern Conference. Granted, I kind of lost interest in the playoffs in general once both the Leafs and the Hawks went out, the two teams I root for. But that's just me. I still watched a lot of it. I still talk with friends about it. But yeah, it's just... Oh wait, do I not have... Oh. It's, I was kind of rooting against the Rangers in a sense. A friend of mine's a very big Rangers fan. Like, he writes for the team, like a team blog and everything. But I wasn't rooting specifically against the Rangers. I just wasn't rooting for Henrik Lundqvist. I'm not a fan of Henrik Lundqvist. I'm a fan of goaltenders that are... I think I've mentioned it in past videos. I'm a fan of, like, system goalies. Like, Carey Price is probably my favorite goaltender to watch. I'm not a fan of these goalies that are, like... don't follow traditional methods. Like, I like guys that stick to the book and just make it look like they're not even trying when they play goalie. No, there are a few exceptions to that rule. I enjoy Carey Price. He's just fun to watch. Just across the board. Pekka Rinne is also a fun goalie to watch. He's a bit more out there with his style, but it does all come basically from traditional methods. Let me make sure that dude's healthy. Yeah, so I was kind of glad to see Ottawa beat the Rangers. I would love to see... I kind of wanted to see the Capitals beat the Penguins because, I mean, everybody's so upset with, oh, the Penguins are this, Penguins are that. Every year the Penguins are there. I don't really care if the Penguins are good or not. A friend of mine's been a Penguins fan since we were kids. So it's just, I've never had, like, a hatred for the Penguins. They just keep managing to win despite having, like, no big names aside from Crosby, Malkin, Letang, and Fleury. Like, it's all a bunch of young kids that just play so well because of Crosby and Malkin. But yeah, I've been extremely surprised with how the playoffs have shaked out. Personally, I think it's going to end up being Anaheim and Pittsburgh in the finals. That really doesn't. I probably won't even watch the Stanley Cup Finals, to be honest. Just because that series, like, I would watch Nashville Pittsburgh because I feel like that would be much more entertaining. I just don't like the Ducks at all. Like their style, their system, their players, their intent. They just nothing about. Like I don't like the teams that want to overly goon it up, like them, the Blue Jackets. I mean, at least Anaheim was able to win games when they were playing like goons. But that's just not my style of hockey that I enjoy. Granted, I watch the Maple Leafs and the Hawks, who both have very offensive systems and don't necessarily go for big hits and, you know, the hard-hitting type of game. Granted, Matt Martin on the Maple Leafs does and whatnot, but still. Yeah, I would say Anaheim's going to meet Pittsburgh, because I don't think Ottawa's going to stand a chance against Pittsburgh. Ottawa got thoroughly outplayed by the Rangers in the second round. God damn it, stop getting hurt. Fuckers. Ottawa's ability to score late and the Rangers' inability to play defense when they have a lead really was the culminating factor for that series. And I don't think Ottawa's going to be able to come back late against the Penguins. And I don't think the Penguins are going to give them a chance to only be up or down by 1. The Penguins have been rolling in terms of scoring. They haven't dominated games. I mean, they dominated the Blue Jackets, but... Alright, so I will lay my NHL comments there. I expect Anaheim to play Pittsburgh and Pittsburgh to beat Anaheim in the Stanley Cup Finals. But let's look at our team here. McDavid is 38 points. Vesalainen is 29. Pacioretty is 23. And it's kind of really fallen off hard. I mean, we're a lot of minuses. Where's Viklund? Viklund has 10 points in 37 games. Yeah, he's getting moved down. I'm bringing Kyle Connor back up because he has 16 points in 37 games. I think he'll be more useful on that second line. I think Viklund's gonna end up being traded. The grinder play style doesn't fit in this game really. Korpisalo's looking good though, 219, 14, 8, and 4, 928 save percentage, no shutouts. Benny the Villain, 210, another good year as a backup. But yeah, I am gonna swap out. How's my defense looking? Stetcher's a -6. Kirschke had 15 points in 18 games. That's pretty good. I mean, he's playing on the top 2 lines, so that makes sense. Defensively, Dunham and Stetcher are struggling, so I might have to swap those two around. But that could also be they're playing with that second line that doesn't seem to be scoring. But yeah, I'm going to do that real quick, just so I don't forget for next video. Right, Vesalainen's hurt, so we'll call up Connor. Viklund's an 87 overall. Man, I wish that he would... I might have to change his player style. I think I might end up doing that. Grinder, playmaker, sniper, that's not terrible. If I put him to like a... if I make him a sniper, he really doesn't have a place on that second line then. His defense isn't good enough to make him. It would have to be a sniper. I'd have to make him a sniper. And then defensively, I'm gonna put Stetcher on the second pairing. Wait, where's Roman Josi? Change your current line. How long has Roman Josi not been playing? I'm so confused. I hope I didn't totally miss that. I think I did totally miss that though. Shit, Forsberg's in there for... Shit, I wonder how long that happened. I hope it didn't happen for a long time. Like, I hope you weren't screaming at your monitors watching this video, and I just didn't notice. Okay, Yossi's in the 4-on-4. He's in the 3-on-3, so I must have just fucked up the... Yeah. Alright, well, we're all fixed. That's where I'm going to end the video. As always, I guess leave your predictions for the Stanley Cup and give me your input on what you thought of the playoffs. I'll look into the World Championships for next video. I haven't kept up two of them. I just know who's playing for which teams, like who was left their teams after playing in the playoffs. But I haven't really kept up with it. But I'll look into it. As well as this video is going up at 7 a.m. or 7:30 Central Time. My live stream will be starting a little earlier. Live stream's gonna start at 7:30. I'm gonna put up a video once I'm done with this. I'll be streaming for a couple of hours. But yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for more Oilers.